We have a car again. Time to go into the mountains.
Hey guys, last time you saw us we were in Berat. Since then we have traveled north to a city called Shkodër, but we didn't make videos about it. We just used this spot to catch up with work, and we also celebrated my birthday. Believe it or not, this is the second to last video that we're recording here in Albania. I can't believe 2 months just flew by, and I think we saved the best for last because today we're driving into the Albanian Alps.
So now we have a 2-hour drive to a little mountain village called Theth. I think researching the Albanian Alps was 90% of the reason why I tried to convince Aimara to come to Albania. It looks absolutely amazing. And from our balcony in Shkodër, we could see the beginning of the mountain range, and it was so beautiful. I cannot wait to get to Theth and see what it's like.
It's very curvy. If you get car sick, take Dramamine.
So we just checked into our hotel, we had a delicious homemade lunch, and we finally made it into the village of Theth, and it is absolutely beautiful. It sits in this valley, and it's just surrounded by jagged mountains. Some of them are so steep that they can't even grow trees on them, so it's just bare rock. It's very beautiful.
Does this remind you of the cows in Kruja?
A little bit, but I think these cows are sweeter. Otherwise we'd be hiding in the bushes if they were Kruja cows. Aimara is hidden on the side of the road.
Mean cows.
This one we can just walk right by.
There's a lot of cows here.
More cows than people, I think.
Edhe sot, I vetmi paragraf I kanonit Lekdugaxhinit që ka met origjinal dhe trashëgimtar deri tash, se normal që do të deformohet se të parton kanë thënë tecit me kohë.
We just went into the famous settlement tower behind me. I was very excited to learn about the history of this place because it's very interesting. We went inside and there was a guided tour, but unfortunately it was only in Albanian. And it kind of stinks because I think he was a great storyteller. Everyone that was in there was just enthralled and listening, just zoned in and listening to every word. All the foreigners were just kind of looking around at the ceiling. Kind of stinks because the history is really cool. So I'm going to try to explain what I do know about this. So in Northern Albania, there were a bunch of tribes and they were governed by tribal law. So all national law didn't apply to them for centuries until communists started. And they lived by something that was called the kanun. And what the kanun is famous for is kind of vendetta-based law. So if something happens to your family, that score is not settled until you do the same thing to the other person's family that did that to you. And the tower is somewhere where people went that just committed a crime. So the elders in the community could kind of figure out what was the appropriate punishment. And for that time, they were safe from the vendetta or something like that.
Crazy.
It's very interesting history. I would have loved to learn more about it. If that sounds interesting, just go to YouTube and type Kanun Law, Northern Albania or something, you'll find it.
Everything that you just saw pretty much summarizes the entire mountain village of Theth. As you can see, super beautiful but super small. It's mostly guest houses and camping sites. And this town is actually super famous for hiking. We have seen hardcore hikers since we got here. And tomorrow we're gonna go on a hike. We're gonna go to a place called the Blue Eye and to a waterfall, I think, where there might be a polar plunge happening.
Gazur.
Gazur.
Having fun?
Open your mouth. 15 minutes to go. After 40 minutes, we made it to the Blue Eye. It was a pretty easy hike for the most part. I would say like some parts are smaller, but you can totally do it. We saw kids doing it, so it's fine. we're like walking and we said that we were gonna jump in the water, but like I can already feel how cold the water is. Like the temperature just dropped like 10 degrees.
We made it to the famous Mulai. This place is incredible. There's like a beautiful waterfall that leads into this turquoise pool. It's crystal clear and also ice cold. I think it's 2 degrees Celsius, so just above freezing. But we already committed to the polar plunge, so we have to like walk around to get to that little like beach area. And then we're gonna jump in, cool down a bit.
We committed to this?
You and I committed to it, yeah.
You did.
Are you ready?
Oh. Yes, let's go.
Polar plunge.
One in a lifetime.
I can't believe I'm doing this.
That bad?
Oh, yeah, it's bad. Oh, it's ice bucket. Oh, yeah. My butt cheeks are numb. The hardest part is getting up.
I can't breathe. I didn't want to curse. There's gonna be a lot of bleeps.
You did it.
That was so crazy. I don't even know if we captured like a reaction in the camera. I feel like my brain froze. I'm sorry if I curse. But now, doing something way more relaxing than that, we found this restaurant, so you have to go to like this through like this super like steep ladder. And look at my view. This beautiful view. We just ordered food and we're just gonna eat and enjoy this place. This is awesome. We now have like a 60-minute walk back to our car. Hopefully she's doing okay. She's gonna be very, very hot, but we're gonna put the camera away because it's very slippery and the views are beautiful, but it can be very distracting. So we're just gonna put the camera away and we'll see you in the car. It's not the normal, do not touch. Alright. Oh no no. Okay, you have some space. Nice. Oh, another one. You have space here. Watch out. This is not fun. I was not expecting like them to come like that.
They're doing like 90 miles per hour.
That is.
Oh, that's terrifying. And it's just like a sheer drop off the side.
Yep. We just had lunch, had coffee, so we're feeling fully recharged for hike number 2. We're on the way. This one starts in town. It's supposed to be a really beautiful waterfall. If you're wondering why we're going on another hike, it's because this is the #1 thing to do here and probably only thing to do
It's
here.
a hiker's paradise.
Exactly. But it's supposed to be beautiful. We saw pictures of the waterfall and it's amazing, and it's just like a 30-minute, right? 30-minute hike
That's what I told you.
from town. So yeah, let's go.
I see some dark clouds coming over the mountain peaks. It's getting very, very windy. Hopefully we don't get rained on. It's going to be in a tricky spot hiking towards the waterfall, especially because Aimara is just wearing Birkenstocks.
So far so good with the Birkenstocks.
We are 2 minutes in.
Are you trying to film when I fall?
Just trying to show how fast you are with your Birkenstocks.
Those are the shoes you wear.
You can hear the waterfall from here. I might have to do a second polar plunge.
It's
Got some
hot.
serious back sweat happening right now. At least that's not that bad. Can you see it?
Yep.
Oh. Feel gross. Time to jump into a waterfall. It got pretty steep towards the end and we were this close to aborting the mission, but we pushed through. Look at this place. It was awesome. It feels pretty cold though, so I don't know if we're going. I'm having this very weird internal dilemma where I don't want to go in, so I'm gonna go in. the only way to finish this Albanian Alps trip right. It's painfully cold. I conquered my fear of cold water.
Unfortunately, it's time for us to check out of this beautiful hotel. We are definitely going to miss these views. This is one of the most beautiful places we have seen in Albania. I mean, just look at this. This is incredible. We're getting ready to wrap up this travel series, believe it or not. The next video you'll see, it's supposed to be one of the most beautiful ferry rides ever. Like, it's so pretty. We have a super cool hotel and we cannot wait to show you. It's gonna be the grand finale to the Albania travel series. We'll see you on the bus to catch the ferry. Thank you so much for watching. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments. We're always happy to help. Thanks for watching.